prophesy to you. You will rise, you will shine, you will prosper in Africa. Yeah, the word. Liberia, sweet land of liberty. We prophesy to you. You will rise, you will shine, you will prosper in Africa. Yeah, the word.
Hey, are you bored during your weekend and looking for where to take away your boringness? Then your worries are over. Join Hard Talk Liberia this and every Sunday at 16 o'clock GMT or 4 o'clock PM Liberian time for the program The Hot Weekend Talk. On the Hot Weekend Talk, we discuss facts and not gossip. During this program, your host, Ambassador Konah Rufus, brings to you face to face the policy makers, opposition leaders, community leaders as they discuss those things that affect Mama Liberia. So make it your duty to join this fascinating and provocative discussion every Sunday at 16 o'clock GMT or 4 o'clock PM Liberian time, live only on Hot Talk Liberia, the institution that is preaching Liberia past, present, and future.
Sweet land of liberty, we prophesy to you. You will rise, you will shine, you will prosper in Africa. Yeah, the word. Liberia, sweet land of liberty. We prophesy to you. You will rise, you will shine, you will prosper in Africa. Yeah, the word.
Hey, are you bored during your weekend and looking for where to take away your boringness? Then your worries are over. Join Hard Talk Liberia this and every Sunday at 16 o'clock GMT or 4 o'clock PM Liberian time for the program The Hot Weekend Talk. On the Hot Weekend Talk, we discuss facts and not gossip. During this program, your host, Ambassador Konah Rufus, brings to you face to face the policy makers, opposition leaders, community leaders as they discuss those things that affect Mama Liberia. So make it your duty to join this fascinating and provocative discussion every Sunday at 16 o'clock GMT or 4 o'clock PM Liberian time, live only on Hot Talk Liberia, the institution that is preaching Liberia past, present, and future.
Sweet land of liberty, we prophesy to you. You will rise, you will shine, you will prosper in Africa. Yeah, the world. Liberia, sweet land of liberty, we prophesy to you. You will rise, you will shine, you will prosper in Africa. Yeah, the world.
Yeah. Let me say good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, however you are watching. I'd like to say welcome. This is the program, The Hot Weekend Talk. And my name is Ambassador Konah Rufus. I'm right here this afternoon, making sure that this program comes to you every Sunday at about this time. So wherever you are, however you are watching, I'd like to say you are wholeheartedly welcome, and I hope that you will help us to share this live video. Help us to share the live video. Let's share the live video so that others will join this very much important and interactive program this afternoon. So today is the 8th day of May and the year remains 2022. Like I said, my name is Ambassador Konah Rufus. Today we have a very important topics to talk about. Very much important topics to talk about as it relates to the development and the format of Mama Liberia. So what I would like for you to do is share the live video so that others will join the program, that we all will discuss Mama Liberia, because Liberia is the one that matters to us. Liberia is our common denominator. So we come here every Sunday at about this time to discuss Liberia, to talk about Liberia, so that we can see the best coming from our mother's land. So let me say happy Mother's Day to all of our mothers out there, all of our mothers, all especially Liberian mothers, right? We say happy Mother's Day to every one of you, and a very special one going to uh, Apostle Mother Fatu T. Rufus, who happens to be my lovely mother. Yeah, I love this woman so much. I appreciate God so much for her, that God have to use her to bring men on the face of the earth. And beside that, there are things that she can take that other people just don't take. Things that she takes from me, other people just don't take it from anyone else. But indeed she is a mother. So I send this shout out to her, and this show is dedicated to her special, and to all mothers in the land. It's also dedicated to them. So let me take this very short break, maybe few seconds, in the next 5 to 10 seconds. When I come back, then we introduce a topic and kick off from there. Let me take it from right here.
Sweet land of liberty, we prophesy to you. You will rise, you will shine, you will prosper in Africa. Yeah, the world. Liberia, sweet land of liberty,
Hey, are you bored during your weekend and looking for where to take away your boringness? Then your worries are over. Join Hard Talk Liberia this and every Sunday at 16 o'clock GMT or 4 o'clock PM Liberian time. Yeah, right. Indeed, Liberia will rise, Liberia will shine again. A beautiful, beautiful song there from one of the mothers in the land, uh, Ambassador Maran Dua Kassel. A very beautiful, beautiful, yeah, song there. And I tell you, when that song came out, it was very, very much wonderful. Everyone wanted, yeah, it. So today, as I said, we have lots of things to talk about. Lots of things to talk about. So firstly, let me give you few information. Few information over the weekend. Over the weekend, we got the information from the executive mansion that finally, after many months, more than a year, I think a year plus, the Ministry of Public Works finally have a minister now. Since the death of the late Mabutu Vla, that ministry has been there without a proper minister. And Rufus Collins have been acting since that time, and there have been many cries from Liberians for that particular ministry to have a proper minister. And over the weekend, we got the information that Madam Ruth Coca Collins was finally appointed by the president to serve as Minister of Public Works. So we say kudos to the president for that decision, and I think she's the best person. And be real, I think she's one of the best persons because since Mr. Newpans died, those who had taken on the mantle of authority at the Ministry of Public Works, and she has been doing some great job across the country. So uh, I believe her appointment came as no surprise to me. In fact, I was expecting it ever since. So say many thanks to the president for that appointment. Now also over the weekend, the airport authority, yeah, there was some appointment made at the Liberia Airport Authority. The man Dayton Kande was also appointed at the Liberia Airport Authority. There have also been issues at the Roberts International Airport. Yeah, but this appointment was made at the Liberia Airport Authority. So yeah, we say kudos to the president too, although the appointment has some question mark. The appointment has some problem that today we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about that particular appointment. Yeah, it's one of our topic. The appointment of Mr. Dayton Candid of the United States of America. Because since his appointments, there have been laws across the country. There have been lots of conversation from every corner of the country about his qualification. So I personally decided to go and do my investigation, do my background investigation to know how qualified is this man, Title Conley. So today we're going to be talking about that also. But howbeit, he was appointed by the president at the Liberia Airport Authority, and his appointment awaits confirmation from the Liberian Senate. And also, during the week, we the legislature, right? The legislature, they record themselves, and the lower house is also waiting on the president to commission them to give them the go ahead to begin the session. Because according to them, if they just the way they call themselves, if they just go back to session, start the Liberian people job, uh, they will be going against the Constitution. So right now they are awaiting the president to give them the go ahead to open up the section so that they will begin. They will begin from there. So that's one of the development I also thought to give you. And during the week, the standard bearer of the Alternative National Congress, ANC, they hire a British firm to also do a forensic investigation into the framework document, the tampering of the framework document. So it is another topic that we have on our table here this afternoon to talk about. Another very much interesting topic to talk about the ANC leader hiring this British firm, right, to investigate, to carry on with a forensic investigation into the tampering case of the framework document. So it's very much important, and today we're going to be talking about it also. Let me say kudos to the state media house, the ERBC, over the weekend. They dedicated a state of the art studio called Metro FM, ERBC Metro FM. Yeah, we say many thanks to the management of the Liberia Broadcasting System for that job well done. These are all young people at the state broadcaster there, and the young people, they are doing extremely well as it comes to the work they do there. So these are the two things we're going to be talking about the ANC political leader hiring of the international law firm. We're also going to be talking about Daliton Kane, his appointment, his qualification, what our investigation that we have done, what has it proven, what has it proven, right? So today we're going to be talking about these two things. So all I want you to do is share the live video so that others will join the program. Sorry, today we do not have our WhatsApp line again. But those of you that are watching from Liberia, we have our local numbers that you can call and be part of the program. But we are still working up, and we hope that things work out so that our WhatsApp number can be very much active, especially for our people in the diaspora. So again, let me take this short break and do some setup. Come back, we begin our discussion. Very short break. Just remain there, do not go that way. We'll soon be back.
Sweet land of we prophesy to you. You will rise, you will shine, you will prosper in Africa. Yeah, the world. Liberia, sweet land of liberty, we prophesy to you. You will rise, you will shine, you will prosper in Africa.
Yeah, welcome back. All right. So today, this afternoon, we are going to begin with the issue of Darlington County. As I said initially before going for the break, Mr. Kane over the weekend was appointed at the Liberia Airport Authority as a manager. So let me bring you the release from the executive mansion. Yeah, very good. So that is the release, right? That is the release. You see there, Mr. Kane was appointed on Wednesday, May 4th, 2020. Yeah, I don't want to read all of those things. The new LAA manager, presently works at Boeing, America's leading aircraft manufacturer, as avionic tech specialist manager, managing all installations, inspections, test, adjust, or repairs avionic equipment such as radar, radio, navigation, and missiles control system in aircraft or space vehicle. He is also an aviation maintenance technician in airframe and power plant. Mr. Kane comes to the portfolio with a rich background in the field of aviation and is a master's degree candidate in aviation management from the Aviation Institute of Maintenance in Philadelphia. His appointment is subject to confirmation by the Honorable Labrin Senate where applicable. So, folks, that is that is the release from the executive mansion. That is the release from the executive mansion. And since the appointment of Mr. Kande at the Labrador Airport Authority as the new manager, there have been series of discussions in every corner to various attire shops, to various intellectual forums, right? Concerning this guy qualification. Concerning this guy qualification. Others are saying this guy is not qualified to handle the job at the Labrador Airport Authority. Others are saying this guy is qualified. He has the necessary qualification as it relates to the Labrador Airport Authority. So that has been, since the appointment was made during the week, there have been series of discussion, claims and counterclaims. So, like I said earlier, since the appointment and those notes came out, I decided purposely to go and do my investigation, to do my background investigation. And in my investigation, I got few things. I got few things. One of those things is that Mr. Kanye has a certificate in aviation. He has a certificate in aviation. And in this release, the release says this guy, he have a degree. A degree. In fact, he is a master student. He is a master candidate at what's the name of the institution? Let me make it bigger. Okay, at the aviation maintenance technician, right? Is that the institution? The Aviation Institute of Maintenance, the Aviation Institute of Maintenance. According to this release, he is a candidate of master, right, at the Aviation Institute of Maintenance. And my investigation shows that it is a lie. It is a lie. This guy does not have he does not have, beside the certificate, he does not have any other documents, right, to prove that he is a student at that institution. That he is a student at that institution. So he lied. Probably the executive marshal lied or he lied, but I believe he gave those information to the executive marshal, to the office of the president before they publish it. So definitely he lied. He lied to the president and he lied to the Labrador people. He has a certificate. And this institution, according to him, because in what he gave to the president, he did not tell them he have a certificate, but what he has a degree. He have a degree. And the institution here we are talking about, the Institute of Maintenance, Aviation Institute of Maintenance, right? It is just an institution that offers certificate. It is like a trade school. It is like a trade school we have in Liberia, probably like the Moria Vocational Training Center and other trade schools we have in Liberia here. So according to him, he is a master student of that institution. He is a candidate of master at that institution. So my investigation here shows that it is a lab. In fact, the institution does not offer associate degree. The institution does not offer associate degree, but rather it only offers certificate programs. It only offers certificate. So because of that, all of those programs that it carries on are all certificates program. So now I have been thinking, then how possible? How is it that this guy will tell the executive, will tell the president that he is a, a, a candidate of master? He is a candidate of master. And next thing he said that he works he works as avionic tech specialist. He works as avionic tech specialist at which institution? He said he presently works at Boeing, America's leading aircraft manufacturer, right? At Boeing. He said he works at Boeing as an avionic tech specialist. As an avionic tech specialist. Again, that is another lie. That is another lie from Mr. Konah. As such, this institution, there is no position that is called avionic tech specialist. There is no position at the Boeing called the avionic tech specialist. There is no. In fact, when you go on this institution website, you will see the link where they have all of their positions, those people that currently holding those positions. In fact, Mr. Konah does not work at that institution. He does not work at that institution. He does not work at Boeing. It is a big black lie. It is a big black lie from that guy. Another lie. Another deception. And what I got to know is that this guy was a student of Cottington University, where he was trying to get his undergraduate degree. And prior to that, he left and went to the United States of America. Prior to getting he did not. I think in the investigation, he was around his senior year, the first semester senior year, that where he was. And since he left Liberia, he went to the US. Since he left Liberia, he went to the US. He has been unable to attend any university, any school, besides the certificate program. He has been unable to enter any other university. Any other university, he has been unable to attend it. But what he has been doing is that he has been a comedian. He has been a comedian. He has been a comedian. He has also been a piano player. He has also been a piano player. And he has been a comedian. Now, let me show you this photo, right? Let me show you this photo. Let me take out this one. You see this? It shows that he has been a comedian. In 2018, this guy was invited to serve as a host for a particular program, or as a master of ceremony for a particular program, where he was to entertain the follower or to entertain the audience in the United States of America, Mr. Konah. This Mother's Day program, in 2018, it was on May 13, this particular program. May 13, 2018. Mr. Konah was part of this program, and he was to entertain the audience on this program. Since Mr. Konah left Liberia, this is what he's been doing. That's what he has been doing for a living. And next thing he has been doing is that people hire him. People hire him to play for their church. Because he knows how to play the piano perfectly. So he leaves from one church to another. He leaves from one church to another to play piano. Now, we are getting some. Just take your time. Just take it easy. I'm not too okay too. That's the reason why I'm like this. Let me show you another photo, right? Let me show you another photo. This is another photo. And this is a screenshot of Mr. Darlington Damon Konah in question, the newly appointed manager at the Liberia Airport Authority. This post, let me see, this post was made December 14, 2020. This post was made December 14, 2020. And folks, see the post. See the post. In this post, Mr. Darlington Konah is criticizing some top government officials. Mr. Nathaniel McGill, Mr. Samuel Twell, the guy at the NPA, Bill Tuare, the guy at NPA, Wilson Tape, as well as the guy that was appointed at NEC, right? Which, of course, his appointment was recalled by the president. So, Mr. Konah was criticizing those guys, telling the president that those people should be sacked. Those people should be sacked. In 2018, December 24th, this guy was criticizing those top government officials. What it portrays here is that, because it is proven beyond all doubt that Mr. Konah is a sedition. He is a sedition. So what came to my mind is, since the president came to power and Mr. Konah have not taken any position in the we-are-led government, that's the reason why he was criticizing those government officials. That's the reason why he was criticizing those government officials. And because of the criticism, now people around the president, and the president himself decided to give Mr. Dayton Kande the position at the Liberia Airport Authority, which of course he's not qualified for. In fact, Mr. Kande does not have a bachelor degree. He only holds a certificate from one trade school in the United States of America. Then he lies to the Liberian people, he lied to the president, or maybe they are into coup, to say this guy, he is a candidate of master at this institution. In fact, the institution does not even offer an associate degree. So how is it possible they will be able to offer a master degree? They does not have the legitimate right to offer an associate degree. So how possible is it they will be able to offer a master? This is another deception. Let's agree that the president, the executive, those in the office of a president, does not know that Kanye is lying. Let's agree. It is their prerogative. It is their prerogative, right, to do investigation of every CV that they receive for appointment. It is their prerogative. But because those people, they are taking Liberia to be their elephant meat. They are taking Liberia to be one of those areas. They can just go there, do anything at any time. And this is bad for our country. This is bad for our country. And some of us, since I did this investigation, I've been calling on the Liberian Senate. I've been talking to people. This guy should not be confirmed. Kanye does not deserve confirmation. And we are watching the Liberian Senate with equal eyes. How possible someone that was criticizing the government 2020, 2 years ago, now this guy is being appointed and he does not have the requisite documentation to prove that he's qualified to serve at that post. This guy just holds a certificate, a mere certificate. Then he's being appointed at that position to head the Liberia Airport Authority. What kind of country is this? What kind of country is this? This is a mere bluff. So when our international partners, people in other countries, when they say these things, they say, Liberia, we are not serious. We are not serious. Already with those things happening at the Ramos International Airport, then again another unqualified, someone who does not have a bachelor degree, is being sent at the Liberia Airport Authority. A university dropout. This guy was unable to get his bachelor degree at the Cotton University. But yet, he's being appointed at the Liberia Airport Authority. This is bad. This is total deception. And these are people we expect when they lie like this. These people, they should be dealt with. They should be dealt with. That's the reason why some of us sometimes we support these people. We agree with those people that are talking about the establishment of academic crime sport in the country, because it is a crime to lie to the state, telling the state that you have such and so qualification, which of course you do not have. which of course you do not have. This is bad. This is total deception. And currently, we expect the President of the Republic of Liberia to recall the appointment of this guy. We expect the President to recall the appointment of this guy. Sorry, folks. Let me do some adjustment here with this microphone. This is bad. Very, very much bad. This is very bad. And we do not expect our leaders to be sitting like this with those kind of things happening. We expect by now the president should be recalling to be withdrawing that guy nomination. The president should be recalling that guy nomination because it's total deception. It is total deception. He lied to the Liberian people. He lied to the president. He lied to the government of Liberia. They feel that when they sit in America there, they just give fake information. They just do anything at any time. Any information, that means Liberians, we will not do investigation. And this is bad. This is bad. This should not be done by we Liberians. If you are not qualified, you are not qualified. But look at all of those stuff that the executive mansion put up. This guy is a candidate of master. The institution, the institution does not even have the right, the legitimate right to even offer an associate degree. But yet, they are saying this institution is offering master. And Konah is a candidate of master at the institution. Complete lie, complete deception. This must stop. I can always say, Liberia will only be developed by Liberians. There will be no foreigner. There will be no alien that will develop this country for us. So if we think that we can just deceive the people, we just deceive the ordinary people, we just come and embezzle, make ourselves rich, we live from there. History will judge every one of us. History will judge every one of us. So we are calling on the president. We are currently calling on the president to withdraw the nomination of this guy. Withdraw the nomination of this guy. He does not deserve to be appointed at the Liberia Airport Authority. Are coming, folks. He does not deserve. So this is bad. So, folks, wherever you are, however you are watching the Heart Weekend Talk. My name is Ambassador Konah Rufus, and this is Heart Talk Liberia. And today we're talking about the appointment of Mr. Dalito Kande at the Liberia Airport Authority. For some of us, we believe his appointment should be withdrawn rather. Yeah, it should be withdrawn, and that the president appoint another person that is qualified at that position. We believe Mr. Kanye is not qualified. He does not deserve to be at that position. So we are looking on the president. Let me take this short break and I'll come back. We'll continue our discussion.
Sweet land of liberty, we prophesy to you. You will rise, you will shine, you will prosper in Africa. Yes, the word. Liberia, sweet land of liberty, we prophesy to you. You will rise, you will shine, you will prosper in Africa. Yes, the word.
Hey, are you bored during your weekend and looking for where to take away your boringness? Then your worries are over. Join Hard Talk Liberia this and every Sunday at 16 o'clock GMT or 4 o'clock PM Liberian time for the program The Hot Weekend Talk. On the Hot Weekend Talk, we discuss facts and not gossip. During this program, your host, Ambassador Konah brings to you face to face the policy makers, opposition leaders, community leaders as they discuss those things that affect Mama Liberia. So make it your duty to join this fascinating and provocative discussion every Sunday at 16 o'clock GMT or 4 o'clock PM Liberian time, live only on Hot Talk Liberia, the institution that is bridging Liberia past, present, and future. Hey, are you bored during your weekend and looking for where to take away your boringness? Then your worries are over. Join Hard Talk Liberia this and every Sunday at 16 o'clock GMT or 4 o'clock PM Liberian time for the program The Hot Weekend Talk. On the Hot Weekend Talk, we discuss facts and not gossip. Yeah. We discuss facts and not gossip. We discuss facts and not gossip. This is Hard Talk Liberia, and my name is Ambassador Konah Rufus. This afternoon, this sunny, cool sunny afternoon in Liberia. So wherever you are, however you are watching, we'd like to say thanks for joining us. Thanks for always being part of this program every Sunday, right? We really appreciate your effort because together we can discuss Mama Liberia. That is what we can do. We talk about Liberia, we recommend those things that need to be recommended to our leaders and see how best they can implement those things that we want them to do. So we've been talking about the appointment of Mr. Dayton Kande at the Liberia's Airport Authority, and we believe his appointment should be withdrawn. We believe he's not qualified. We believe he does not deserve to be at the Liberia Airport Authority. He does not have the requisite qualification to handle that post. He does not have the requisite qualification. So we are hoping that the president can record this guard appointment. That is all. If the president refuses to record this guy appointment, then we expect the Senate to do due diligence. Let them do the honorable thing. If the president refuses to record this guard appointment, then he should not be confirmed. Let him be rejected by the Liberian Senate. So we are calling on both the Senate and the president to act. If the president refuses to act, the boys in the court of the Senate, let them act. Let them act. It is very much important. Liberia does not deserve to be where it is now. It is only because of those unqualified people in positions who are only after their self-greed, what they can take to their family. They do not care about the rest of the people. How will they do the Liberian people job? They do not care, but rather they are only cared about what they put in their pocket. And that's the reason for us. We are saying Mr. Kande appointment should be withdrawn. He is not qualified. He does not have the requisite qualification. He does not have it. This guy only can hold a certificate. Let me show you the certificate, folks. Let me show you the certificate. Just remain online. Just remain there. Let me show you the certificate. I thought I put it. Yeah, let me find it. This is the certificate. This is it, folks. This is the certificate. This is the certificate of Dayton Kande, the Aviation Institute of Maintenance. This is the certificate this guy has. Then he brave to tell the Liberian people, to tell the president that he is a candidate of master In fact, from the same institution, and this institution only offers certificate. This institution only offers certificate. Liberia does not deserve these things. The country deserves better. Liberia deserves better. But the deception in government, why will a man who do not have a bachelor degree will tell the Liberian people that he is a candidate of master? He will tell the Liberian people that he is a candidate of master. But this is Liberia we have for you. This is Liberia we have for you, where when people get in power, the only thing they are concerned about is to enrich themselves. So because of that, they can run the government on friendship-based level, doing the government as if to say that family food. Anyone can come and just do anything at any time. Since this guy is a physician, he does not have a job, so he has been criticizing his people. He has been criticizing Samuel Twe. He has been criticizing Nathaniel McGill. He has been criticizing the rest of the people. So because of that, they are trying to bring him now on board. If you want to bring this man on board, let him be ordinary civil servant. Let him be an ordinary civil servant. If you want him to work in the government now, yeah. Probably, yeah, you want him to work in the government. But this is bad. This is bad. Liberia does not deserve these things. Why will somebody with a mere certificate be brave to tell the Liberian people that he has a bachelor? In fact, he is a candidate of master in aviation. What kind of country is this? What kind of country is this? This is Liberia, folks. Sometimes we feel disappointed. Sometimes when we think on these things, we feel discouraged. Because we put our people into power, the Liberian people elected you guys to do the right thing. But instead, you people will be there and doing all kinds of nonsense just to enrich yourself, to enrich your family, to enrich your friends, running the government like family land, running the government on friendship business, on party business. This thing is not party minute, the whole thing party minute. Government is not party minute thing. It's not. Yeah, that's the party minute. Yes, that's the party minute. Yes, that's the party minute. This is not party thing. See the kind of thing that's happening at the Rufus International Airport. Instead of us putting someone competent and qualified at the airport authority, then now we are about to put, or we are putting someone who does not have the requisite qualification, who does not have the proper documentation, the proper education to handle the airport authority. But this is Liberia we have for you. This is Liberia we have for you. So, folks, this is our next topic. This is our next discussion. Like I said earlier, during the week, Mr. Cummins, you have hired an international law firm, a British firm, to carry on forensic investigation of the framework document, if indeed it was tampered with. If indeed it was tampered with. So the Front Africa, other media outlets have been carrying it. Even for us at Hard Talk Liberia, we carry it on our platform. Yeah, it is a very big story. So the ANC hired a British firm, the Cherry Blah, to lead an independent and internationally staffed forensic investigation. An independent international staffed forensic investigation. So Mr. Cummins is saying he won an independent internationally forensic investigation. He just does not want any play investigation. Maybe like a labyrinth investigation. But he won an independent international forensic investigation. So he said he commissioned the investigation to provide an objective evaluation of the claim made by the ELP and the government of Liberia. Because we are aware that the All Liberia Party, right, was the one that took Mr. Cummins to court on the basis that he authored the framework document. He tampered with the framework document. He changed some part in the framework document, some clause. He changed some of those clauses in the framework document according to the All Liberia Party. So this case being a criminal case, so the government should take charge. The government is the only institution that is power to prosecute any criminal case. So say it is a criminal case, it is forced that the government prosecute it. So the government of Liberia have been prosecuting have been prosecuting Mr. Cummings. They're talking to court, they've been going through the investigation. And in recent time, the National Elections Commission, let me see if I can find it here. Wait for me, folks. Just give me a little time. Come here, folks. No, let me take it down. Let me take this time down rather. Okay. Yeah. So, in recent time, the National Election Commission, right? They appeared in court. Okay. They appear in court. And in their appearance, those documents that they provided, the framework document that they provided, it was a bit contradicting from what Cummins have been saying. I'll be real here. According to the National Election Commission, the framework document was presented to them May 19, 2020. That is the copy. It's around the screen there. The framework document was presented to National Election Commission on May 19, 2020. That's the time it was presented to them. Now, let me break you another thing. Now, after they carried the framework document to the National Election Commission, it was not notarized. It was not notarized. So what they did was they took it from there, carry it, and notarized it. And it was notarized on July 14, 2020. It was notarized on July 14, 2020. It was presented to the National Election Commission first on May 19, 2020. May, June, July, they took it from there, went and notarized it on July 14, 2020. So that's the contradictions people have been talking about. So it's like it is showing criminality from Mr. Cummins. From Mr. Cummins. Now, for Mr. Cummins, according to him, to prove to the Liberian people, to prove to the world that his hands are clean, he have commissioned an independent investigation from this British friend. From this British friend. But here comes some question, right? How independent those people are going to be? Because the person that is commissioning them or the person that is giving them the job, this person is part of the investigation. It is the person is the center of this investigation. Let's be real here. Although they are an international friend, but they can also do something negative. Their hands can also be having some stain. Their hands can also be. So how independent are they going to be? That's the question. Because the person that is giving a job to do this investigation, this person is the center of this investigation. Are they going to be independent as he said? Are they? How can we believe? How will we believe that indeed those people going to be independent in their investigation? How are we going to believe that? Are they not going to hide anything from Mr. Cummings? That's the question. Because, folks, Mr. Kumi is the one that is giving the people this job to do this investigation. He is spending his money to pay them, and he is the center of the investigation. Let's be real here. If this firm was a Liberian firm, many people were going to doubt it. So, just the same way people are doubting it, it's the same way or people are going to doubt it, it's the same way I'm doubting that this investigation is going to be independent. Let's be real here. Is Mr. Cummings really serious? Those people, are they going to be independent? That's the question. That is the question. Or probably they're just coming to the public here to say, oh yeah, they'll be independent. At the end, they will do something in favor of Mr. Cummings. Because I'm still trying to get over this, how independent those people are going to be in this investigation. Because Mr. Cummings is the one that is giving them the job. And Mr. Cummings said to them, you guys carry on some independent forensic investigation. Now, how independent are they going to be? How independent are they going to be? In case Mr. Cummings' hands falls within the cookies jar, are they going to be bold enough, man enough to say Mr. Cummings indeed tampered with the framework document? He's the one giving them the job. He's the one spending his money from his pocket. Are they going to say it? Are they going to be brave? Or are they going to be independent in this investigation? These are the thoughts that have been coming to my mind. Because I'm here to get over it that I will be the center of an investigation. Then I go bring in somebody to investigate. Then I say that person will be independent in that investigation. Liberian man. And I tell you this, if this frame was going to be a Liberian frame, the entire country was going to doubt it. Unless follower of Mr. Cummings, then I'm going to say, the people will be independent. But the rest was going to doubt the investigation. Or because those people are British friends, so do we trust them? Do we trust them? In case the investigation from these people prove different thing, then the investigation in court prove different thing. What next? What is going to happen? What is going to happen? In case the investigation, this British frame, right? The cherry black British frame from British frame, right? Is the investigation they are carrying on. In case it proves different thing, probably it says Cummings did nothing. And the investigation in court is also saying that Cummings' hands is in the cookies jar. What next is going to happen? That's the question. What next is going to happen? And we need some liquor minds to start to tell with the Liberian people what next is going to happen. I don't have any knowledge, legality when it comes to the law, right? I don't have knowledge on it. So I'm still thinking, what is going to happen? In case it turns around the other side, this British frame says Mr. Kumi Haynes is in the cookies jar, and the investigation info says Mr. Haynes is not in the cookies jar. What next is going to happen? Probably someone will say, yeah, Cummins braved the code. Then someone will say Cummins braved the code. But when it turns out, someone will say Cummins braved this British frame. That's why I'm saying, do we trust this British frame? Are they going to be independent in their investigation? Folks, what's your thought? I want to hear from you. If you're in Liberia, yeah, I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you, these folks. 0888 158706. Call that number. Your voice will be here on the platform. If you are in Liberia, I bet you, those only in Liberia, 0888 158706. If you're in Liberia, call that number. Let me hear from you. Those of you that are watching, let me hear from you. What do you think? Do you trust the British friend that Mr. Cummins have hired to carry on this independent international investigation? Do you trust them? If the result they will give from their investigation, in case it proves negative from the one in court, what next is going to happen? What is going to happen next? I want you to call me, folks. I want to hear from you. Someone call me, please. 888 158706. 888 1587. But let me put it on the screen. I think I can put it on the screen. Yeah, folks. We are ready. Come and give me a little time. Let me put this number on the screen. Okay. Yeah, coming. Okay, so Isaiah says he's watching for Sabaton. Okay, thanks, Isaiah. Yeah, so those of you that are watching, right? I'm trying to put it somewhere so that you see it clearly. Yes, so call me, folks. Call me. Those of you that are watching online, try to call me, please. Especially those of you in Liberia, call me on that particular number. 0888 I'm very, very much sorry that my WhatsApp cannot the WhatsApp. We have not gotten a WhatsApp number yet. But this is something that we need to talk about. Do we trust the investigators? Because I'm here to get one. If this law frame was a Liberian law frame, what's going to happen? What's going to come to the mind of Liberians? Were we going to be satisfied? Were we going to be satisfied? Because since the appointment or since this announcement was made by Mr. Cummins, I have not heard many, criticism. People say negative things about this investigation. And be real, I've not heard it. So that means people are believing in it, in the investigation. So I was thinking, if this frame was a Liberian frame, is it the same way it was going to be? Is it the same way it was going to be? But this is Liberia. This is Liberia, folks. But let's be real here. For me, I'm still having some doubt in my mind. Because this guy is the person that's taking the money from his pocket that is paying those people. The same way, if it was a elaborate frame that are going to be in my mind, that's the same way that is in my mind. I do not 100% trust those people. Let's be real. They are human. They are human. They can be played on. Liberia is an interesting country. So if this investigation that is in court, in case in case the investigation that is in court and the investigation that this law firm is carrying on, in case both of them have contradicting results, what will happen next? Someone that is watching, you can even get to a liquor mannered person. Let them come and tell us what will happen next. What they think is going to happen in this case. Because we still have that in our mind. Because this investigation that is equal probably might reach to the Supreme Court. That's another thing that's come to my mind. If this law firm proves something, if the law firm investigation proves something contrary to what that will come out of the investigation that is in court, so it will push Kume's lawyers to say, then let us go to the Supreme Court. Let us go to the Supreme Court. So we are seeing this case again going to the Supreme Court. If anything contrary will come from the two investigations, anything contrary will come from the two investigations, then this case will go to the Supreme Court. But just in case it go on the other side, right? The law firm say Kumi here is in the cookies jar, and the government investigation or the court investigation says Kumi is clear. What next is going to happen? Is the government have the right to go to the Supreme Court? Does the government have the right to go to the Supreme Court? That's another question. And we need legal-minded people to help us on this. Legal-minded people to help us on this. And folks want to hear from you. I really want to hear from someone else out there. Somebody that is watching, I really want to hear from you. Let's see. How is it going to be? Because my 2023 is drawing closer. Everyone want to clear their name. Because when this case, right, go against comments, that means the political ambition is going to die. Let's be frank. His political ambition is going to die. His political career is going to die. But if this case does not goes against Cummings are going to say ARP and the government, they wanted to destroy his political career, but they have been unable. Come here, folks, let me see something. So it is very much important when Kumi, that's the reason why Kumi is not taking this investigation for his child's play. Because he knows very well this investigation, it has a stake in his political career. This investigation, it has a stake in Kumi's political career. That's the reason when this contradicting information from the National Election Commission keep up, Kumis have to rush for another investigation, forensic investigation. Because he knows very well, if it does not play his way, definitely his political career is going to die. Already, they are blaming each other. Someone say government is using Cummins people say government is using ALP. That's what they are saying. Some people say Cummins is a government loyalist, he ability. Other people say, I got it. Now ALP, Bena Yuri, because I got the Bena Yuri from CGC, the NPP angle. So he's working for the government to destroy Cummins. While others are saying Kumi is working for the government to destroy the opposition. So we are yet to see. We are waiting. Our eyes, our ears, our minds are open. We are watching this case keenly to see what will be the result. Now it have gone to international investigation. So we're going to see the international investigation. What is going to happen? Is Kumi going to be found guilty, or is he going to be accelerated for international investigation, the forensic investigation? It's the government investigation. The investigation that is in court. Is it going to be? Is it going to find Cummins guilty, or is it going to exonerate Cummins? That's another question. That is another question. So we are here to see. Let our eyes, our ears be open. But what I've been thinking on is what is going to happen if the government lost this case in court. Then the international investigation that Cummins hired, they say Cummins' hands is found in a cookies jar. Is the government going to go to the Supreme Court? That's another question. Do they have the legitimate right to go to the Supreme Court? Because I know there are some cases government does not have the right to. They cannot extend to go to the Supreme Court. I know. So is it in this kind of case? That's the reason why I'm saying I want some legal minds to help us on this. I've been trying to get to some legal-minded people, but everyone is shying away. Don't know why these people, right, do not like to come to the public glare. I just don't know. But this is very much important. Let our eyes, our ears be open. So folks, wherever you are, however you are watching, this is Hard Talk Liberia, and the program you're watching is the Hot Weekend Talk with me, Ambassador Konah Rufus. This program comes to you every Sunday at 16 o'clock GMT or 4 o'clock Liberian time. We bring this program to you. On this program, we discuss Liberia. We discuss the facts. We do not just discuss gossip, but we discuss facts. We discuss reality. So when someone thinks that maybe they'll just go get some kind of information, they bring it to others, come and discuss it here. No, we want facts. When you bring any information about anyone, anybody, or any group of people, bring your facts. We see the fact, we look at it, we do our background investigation. If it is proven, then we come here, we talk about it. That's the reason why the issue of Konah, we got our facts. We got our facts before we came here to talk about it, to show that Darrington Konah is not qualified. He's not worth to be at the Liberia Airport Authority. to show that he's not qualified, to show that he only holds a certificate. He does not have bachelor before he can be a candidate or master, the way he lied. So we are here every Sunday discussing Liberia. And on Thursday, we are here again on Thursday at 7 o'clock Liberian time. 7 o'clock Liberian time, 19 o'clock GMT, on the program Society and You. Society and You. And we discuss, on that program, we do not discuss politics, but we discuss those things that affect your life, my life, in the society. In the society. So you can join us every Thursday at 19 o'clock GMT or 7 o'clock Liberian time, 7 o'clock Liberian time for the program Society and You. Then on Sunday, 4 o'clock Liberian time or 16 o'clock GMT, you join us for the program, the Hot Weekend Talk. The Hot Weekend Talk. So we are hoping to start getting guests for the program, to start bringing our guests. So let me say good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Let me also say shout out to our CEO, Mr. A.B. Dokle. He's been one of the persons really pushing, making what he wants for the public to be on top of information, for Hard Talk Liberia to always provide the necessary information to the public. So my name is Ambassador Konah Rufus. I've been right here breaking you this program. Let me say many thanks to you for following. Many thanks to you for watching. Those of you that commented, let me say many thanks to you. Keep following Hard Talk Liberia for all of the latest news, latest information as it surrounds Liberia. Many thanks to you. It is because of you. That's the reason why we are here. Because of you, that's why we are sitting here. If you are not there, we are not going to be here also. But because of you, that's why we are here. So keep following Hard Talk Liberia. Keep sharing our live video. And we are coming up with many things, right? We are coming up with many things. As I said on Thursday, our website will soon be launched. Will soon be launched. And I know our YouTube page, yeah. Right now we cannot go live on our YouTube page because of some things that we need to settle. So this video you're gonna see it on our YouTube page, but it will be uploaded subsequently. It will be uploaded on our YouTube page. But when we settle those things that we want for it to be settled, then we'll start to go live on our YouTube page and on our Facebook page at the same time. To discuss those issues. So keep following Hard Talk Liberia. And yeah, if you have any sensitive information concerning anything, call us. The number on the screen, just call us. We're going to reach you. If you want to follow, you want to carry a program live, call us on that number, Hard Talk Liberia. We're going to come there, carry a program live. Your political program, your birthday parties, your graduation, any program for a funeral, any program for that matter, call us at Hard Talk Liberia. We will carry it live for you. Don't worry on the issue of money because your satisfaction is our priority. As long as you are satisfied, no problem for us. No problem for us. So once again, thanks for watching and keep sharing this live video. I've been here. Like I said, my name is Ambassador Konah Rufus. Thanks for following Hard Talk Liberia. Bye-bye.
We prophesy to you, you will rise, you will shine, you will prosper in Africa. Yeah. prophesy to you. You will rise, you will shine, you will prosper in Africa. Hear the word.
Hey, are you bored during your weekend and looking for where to take away your boringness? Then your worries are over. Join Hard Talk Liberia this and every Sunday at 16 o'clock GMT or 4 o'clock PM Liberian time for the program The Hot Weekend Talk. On the Hot Weekend Talk, we discuss facts and not gossip. During this program, your host, Ambassador Konah Rufus, brings to you face to face the policy makers, opposition leaders, community leaders as they discuss those things that affect Mama Liberia. So make it your duty to join this fascinating and provocative discussion every Sunday at 16 o'clock GMT or 4 o'clock PM Liberian time, live only on Hot Talk Liberia, the institution that is bridging Liberia past, present, and future.